I think for me, we started in 2015, this first branch. I was introduced to Rodney Briggs, the founder, in 2014 with a common family connection.
So I joined Maple Bear in 2017 when we had one branch, which is this branch, Business Bay. And I was part of the journey of, first of all, taking on Maple Bear Jumeirah and the refurb and sort of the rebrand that we did there. And then our journey sort of obviously went through an interesting period when we had COVID and all the nurseries were closed. And I think that was a time of reflection and introspection for us as a couple and as a company. We had just had our daughter, our eldest daughter, and it was kind of, we go all in right now and we go big, or it's time to pack up. And I think that's where we really saw the growth of Maple Bear accelerate post 2020, and the kind of expansion of the branches and the kind of clearer idea of what we stand for, our values and our brand identity.
And I like the idea of being able to play a role in shaping the future leaders. And I think so that's aligned with the Maple Bear philosophy. So that's how I got introduced to the idea of Maple Bear. And I think so, as Lena mentioned, that post-COVID, I think so was, we were at crossroads to see how to take this forward, and we took it forward, I guess. I had a firm belief that this is a great opportunity. There is a gap in the market where we have something unique to offer as Maple Bear, being a part of the whole global ecosystem, the Maple Bear methodology and approach, which was unique. So I had a great belief that there was a gap which could be addressed.
When I moved to Dubai, this was my second job. I didn't know anybody at all. And the people that I met at Maple Bear, they're my family. They are the people my kids call aunties. And during my own journey with my son as well, Lena and Helena, they have been monumental in whatever I went through. They were always by my side and always pushing through, and I know that I have someone to fall back on, and that is what Maple Bear is. And I tell my new team as well that it is important to know, like, we spend so much time together. We are a family.
I think there are a number of sort of milestones that we reached. Obviously on a personal level, being parents and having our children, both our daughters, go to Maple Bear, I think seeing how they developed and they flourished obviously was incredible in that. And when I go to the nurseries and I go to the events and I see parents and I see that engagement that people have, and they come and tell me thank you for all that you guys do, thank you for what the team does. We recently just had our beach cleanup. We had 100 plus families show up on a Saturday. I think that sense of community that we've built is something that kind of always makes me go, wow, that's really cool.
Maple Bear has been a second home for me as well, from the very beginning. Even my children, now they are teenagers and they're heading to college very soon. But when we started, it was a second home for me and for them as well. Now seeing the organization growing from one small branch with only little children in each class into what it is now really is a success for me as well. I'm always being proud to be part of Maple Bear, and I'm always being proud to say that I work with Maple Bear, and I always advocate for our approach and our methodology.
We're only going one way, and it's up, and it's expanding, and it's growing. And I don't think I would ever have had the opportunities that I had in life if it wasn't for Maple Bear, if it wasn't for the CEO. I owe the owners everything. Where I am is only because of them. All the opportunities in the world that has been given to me by them. The CEO pushed me many times into, for example, pursuing my Cash 5, becoming the regional manager, academics, and I've learned so much, and I owe it all to him.
I am Lani Orbeta. I joined Maple Bear year 2014, and until now I'm part of this growing family. I'm a toddler teacher in Creek Harbor, and I love working in Maple Bear because of the quality education and the curriculum and the kids. It's overall like good experience for me.
So I feel Maple Bear is a really nice place, and it has a lot of learning and growth opportunities for staff. Everybody inspires you, everybody motivates you, everybody pushes you to be the best version of yourself, and they celebrate your strengths. They encourage you to keep growing, and that's what I really appreciate about working at Maple Bear.
I think what stood out to me first was that when I joined, it was really a small-knit team. Many of the colleagues I had were just joining with me, so it gave me a lot of encouragement that we were going to learn and grow together. Now that the team is a lot bigger, we got to see different people, different skills, and learn from each other as long as we went along the way.
So what I really like about the team at Maple Bear is literally that we are a team. We can kind of ask each other questions, we can learn from each other's experiences, and especially in this field and everybody coming from a different background, it's really nice to get a different take on one problem or one solution.
Or creativity.
I think it's actually quite nice to be in a company that's been around for 10 years. It shows sustainability, which is really amazing, and it shows their growth, because from what I've seen the footage from where they started to where they are now, it's a huge growth for them. So I'm really happy to be part of this team.
Maple Bear it's a feeling. It's a feeling you get as a parent when you come in, is the team. They're tirelessly pouring honestly parts of their heart and soul into ensuring these children get the best experience. So for me, I'm in awe every day when I go into any of the branches, and I see that commitment and the passion from all the way from head office to on the ground in each branch. So I think that feeling that any parent gets, that comes from the people. That's an energy that you can't pay for that. You can't pay an architect or an interior designer or get fancy things or fancy resources. That comes from that belief and that commitment.
I started young here. Like I was like 3 years old, 1 year old, 2 years old. I was here in this class, and then I went to that class, and then that class. And then I went up to nursery, then I went up to KG.
Plans for the next 10 years would be that the expansion journey we have embarked upon.
For me, obviously the growth. I think for me it's to be able to now use the platform that we have to do good. We launched the Big Dreams project, and I want to see how that kind of pans out over the next few years. The opportunity to educate families about the diversity that we have in Dubai, the differences and the similarities we have, and also to keep educating children. So I think now with the scale comes the opportunity to really honour our promise to do more and to sort of
create some change.
Yeah, to create change.